Hey, how's it going, Brian? This is Devin from SEO Dallas, Texas, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 easy, quick ways you can beat your competition online, start bringing in more customers. You might be asking, Devin, why are you making me this video? And the reality is really simple. I found out a little while back there's a lot of small business owners that are spending all their time working on their business and taking care of their customers, and they don't really have the time to learn how the internet can work for them and bring in more of those customers. And the only thing holding them back from hiring a marketing agency is not knowing who is an expert and who's not an expert. And so I found that by giving out these free attack plans, a lot of those small business owners still end up, raising their hand at the end of it all and go, you know what, Devin, I like you. I want you to do this for me. So if at the end of this, if you like what you see and you want me to take care of this, give me a call. We can chat. If you want to just take this free info and apply it yourself, by all means, that's okay too. The 3 things I'm going to go over today are going to be content, backlinks, and then citations. Now, the first thing is content, and obviously to have content, the first thing you're going to need is your website. Now, content is anything that Google can see on the front page of your website. So that's going to be all the text that's on the front page. It's all going to be all the text that's behind the images on the front page, and it's going to be what the images are saved as. Now, you don't have a website at the moment, at least not that I can find, but I'll just show you why it's so valuable to have that type of digital asset. So if you type in, this is a tool I use called Ahrefs. It costs about $1,000 a month, but it does show the back end of like SEO and shows what people are searching for on Google. So if you type in Plumber, Irving, Texas, every month 250 people search this, and it also costs $50 per click on Google Ads, which is why it's so valuable to have your own website where you don't have to pay per click. Say Plumber in Irving, it's another 20. If you type in Plumbers Irving, take out the TX, let's see how many people search that. Nothing. Plumbers in Irving, Texas, 80 people search that. If you type in Plumbing Irving Plumbing itself gets 250 people. So that's right there is over 500 people searching per month for plumbing in Irving, which is why it's so valuable to have your own website. And that's why these guys are doing it. So the 2 biggest competitors in Irving are going to be Roto-Rooter and Baker's Brothers, which is crazy because they are a national website. That means there's no local guys actually taking this up, and it'd be really easy to take it, and I'll show you why. So if you look at their website, their content, they only have about 950,000 words on the front page. Nowadays, an authoritative website in Google's eyes is going to be between 1,500 and 2,000 words. And if you look at the next guys over, Baker Brothers, these guys have about 1,800 words on their front page. So what I recommend for you getting your website up to at least start with 2,000 words of content, because content is king in this industry, and you want to definitely make sure that you are beating these guys out and taking all the people that they're taking, because that's a lot of searches. The next thing you want to look at after content is going to be backlinks. The reason why you look at backlinks is Google's kind of like a popularity contest, and they judge where they should rank a website in this organic search bar. You can see Roto-Rooters first, or Baker Brothers second, not only off the content, but also by how many other websites are pointing back at them and giving them traffic from their own website. And not all backlinks are created equal. You're going to get a much higher effect from another plumbing company pointing back at you than you would from like Pizza Hut pointing back at you, because obviously you're not working with pizzas. So going back to Ahrefs, it shows that kind of stuff too. It's a really, really valuable tool. You don't have a website I can show yours on. Typically I would, but just to show Roto-Rooters and Baker Brothers. So for Roto-Rooter and Irving, they only have 32 websites pointing at them, giving them 195 backlinks. That's really easy to beat. That means you literally only have to get about 40 websites pointing back at you to beat them out and take that number 1 spot, which is where they're sitting. But in all reality, what I'd recommend is I would recommend going a lot higher than that. I would go for probably closer to 50 to 100 websites pointing back at you, just so once you take that number 1 spot, you can hold it. You see the traffic value is worth a lot, and that's just in clicks. If you look at Baker's Brothers, they're the second place guys. They only have 9 websites pointing at them with 9 backlinks. That means it's an untapped marketplace. People don't even know to search for this spot. So if I were you, I would definitely go in and add in another 50 websites. Get your website built, add 50 websites pointing back at you, make sure they're within the plumbing niche, and take all this traffic that these guys are taking from you right now. That's basically free money. The last thing I'm going to talk about is going to be, citations. The reason why I want citations is when people need a plumber right now and they're ready to buy, they're going to go straight here to the Google Map Pack. A lot of people skip ads these days because they have ad blockers, but 2, people have had bad experiences with sponsored ads and stuff like that, so they just typically skip them. So the majority of the traffic goes right here. to get into your Google My Business or my local map pack ranking, you're going to want to have more citations than your competitors. Citations are anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number are listed on the internet in different directories. You might be asking, what's a directory? It's just a website that allows you to basically list your business's information. So you're talking about like Yelp, Yext, Google, Facebook has it, White Pages, Yellow Pages, all these different places. So a strategy that we employ with our clients is to have them search at the other businesses in their area, find out what directories they are listing themselves in, go list yourselves in those same areas, in those same directories, and then add on a good 20 to 30 to 40% more on top of that. That way you have a nice space cushion so they can't catch up to you once they realize you've taken that #1 spot. So that's all I've got for you. Again, the 3 things I went over today were content. You want to have a website and build at least 2,000 words on the front page. Backlinks. Your area is really, really easy to beat. It's only going to be about 50 websites pointing back at you to really to dominate. But again, go to 100 if you really want to hold that #1 spot for a long time. And then citations. You're going to want to take the same citations that your competitors are listing themselves in, same directories, and list yourself in them. So at the end of this all, if you want to do this all yourself, that's totally okay. This is free education. I just want to see you succeed, and you can even let me know when you have a website, and I can send you screenshots of your Ahrefs every time, so you don't have to pay for the account. If you want me to do this for you, you can just check out our website. It's SEODallasTexas.com. Here's our phone number. It's 214-441-6737. And if you're on mobile, you can just click right here, and it goes right to our phones. But I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, Brian. I hope you have a great day. Bye.